we're going to be talking about the royals. I say we loosely because you know what? Whatever they do has nothing to do with me, does not affect my life personally. I know there's a lot of you out there that love of the royals and you know exactly what's going on. It's you that I want to hear from. I think because I'm a Brit or, you know, I live in the UK. Oh my God, so in love. Good morning. Right, so today we're going to be talking about the royals. As from one of my last posts, I do not know too much about the royals. You would think because I'm a Brit or, you know, I live in the UK, that I would know what is going on with the royal family, but I absolutely do not. Oh, anyway, I'm Lina LW. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about all things. We talk about all type of topics. Nothing is off the cards. Engage in the comments. The more you engage in the comments, the more you like this type of content, the more I'll do of it, so that we can then get a conversation going, basically. So yeah, thank you for the love on the last one, where my last vlog, where we were just talking about Prince Harry. And that seemed to strike up some conversation, and that is what I love. I like to hear how other people think, and I absolutely love to learn as well. Look, I'm not claiming to know everything. I absolutely do not know everything. So I did learn quite a bit actually, just from people's comments and stuff like that. So now we're back talking about the royals. So question number one: should Prince William forgive and forget when it comes to whatever is going on with his brother? If you've got a brother or a sister, do you allow things to just fester and not sort of like, rekindle with them? Have you got siblings that you just don't talk to, or it's been years and years and years, or are you very close to your siblings? You know, blood, or is it not? You know, what do we do, people? As for me in my household, anyway, so for me and my siblings, we're very close. We're like that. I mean, as we've gotten older, obviously we've got our own little separate lives and we do stuff, but we're close, you know. For me, I'll do anything for my siblings, anything. Two of them are like my children anyway. Anyway, should he forgive and forget? And what is actually going on there? Is it to do with the wives? Because again, like I said, I don't know. And then we get this news now to say that Harry and Meghan and their two children are returning to the UK. What do we think about that? Is that going to be the taxpayers' bill going up? Because we spoke about that in the last vlog. Well, we didn't really speak about it. It was more in the comments. But what does that mean for us as a people, them coming back? And is it true that they're coming back because Meghan is going to be acting again? Do we know what's going to happen? Are we opening our arms back to them? I say we loosely because you know what? Whatever they do has nothing to do with me, does not affect my life personally. It might affect other little things and stuff like that, you know, but it doesn't affect me. Like I said, I know not much about what they're doing, where they're moving to. Apparently, they're going to be moving outside of London or something. Again, guys, facts check me if I'm talking rubbish. Put it in the comments and tell us exactly what's happening, because I know there's a lot of you out there that love of the royals and you know exactly what's going on. It's you that I want to hear from, that you know what you're talking about. But yeah, I kind of don't know. Like I said, I don't know much. I think when I moved to, not moved, I didn't move, I wish. When I went to Antigua in 2018, I think that was the year that Harry and Meghan got married, because the Antiguans love off the Brits, as do most Caribbean countries. But yeah, they loved them off. So, oh gosh, we were watching in that house that I was staying in, family friend. No mate, you're going behind me. You're definitely not going in front of me. Yeah, they were watching about the royals every single day. Now, I've always, like, I don't know much about, you know, the royal family. And when I talk about the royal family, I'm talking about probably our type of generation. So, you know, Harry, William, and their wives and everything else. And kind of, obviously I knew about Diana because, you know, the year that she died, you know, it was, what year was it even? Anyway, whatever year it was. So we kind of knew a lot more, probably because of Princess Diana. And then obviously, you know, her boys were quite young and everything else. So kind of loosely followed their story, because I'm pretty sure Harry's the same age as either my brother or my sister. So, you know, some similarities there. Likewise, William, I think we're similar age as well. So that would probably be the only reason that I would kind of like, you know, even kind of know anything about them, because we're in the same sort of generation. But what I'm thinking is that, you know, I don't know enough, and am I gonna now to start to learn about what is going on with the family? Because some people get so irate, it is so crazy. I find it quite funny. I like it though, because you just think to yourself, you don't know them, they don't know you. Like, we can have our opinions, but that's as far as it goes for me. I like to listen, I like to learn, I like to hear where people are coming from, because for whatever reason it affects people differently. But yeah, so that is basically the topic. They're meant to be coming back in September 2026, and I wonder how he's going to pay for the court case as well. This is Harry we're talking about again, because I think he is my favourite, probably because he's a little bit rogue. He does what he wants, he says what he thinks, you know. He's done everything that you wouldn't expect a royal to do, you know. He's pushed boundaries, and we like that. So let's just watch this space and see what happens next, because I tell you what, I'm gonna be following this story. I really am. And like I said, you guys are gonna help me to learn more as well, and for others that are either watching or you know, tapping into the comments. But I like it anyway. So I'm gonna say bye, because I've only literally just come on just to talk about that. Imagine that, me, Lina LW, talking about the royals. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you want more of these type of topics, and if there's any other topics that you want to discuss or you think we should talk about, help me to learn as well. Let me know, and then I'll start doing something like hot topics, like just hot topics outside of the vlogging, because this is not going to be in the part of my normal vlogging. I think I'm just going to do these quick little ones. And you know, poll down below, should Harry be the one to be the first person to go back to William and whatever's going on? And actually, I'm saying all this, but hold on, we don't know whether they've actually got a feud going on. How do we know that they don't chat on the phone all the time? We don't know that. Or should it be William? But anyway, again, that is the perspective that the news, that's the narrative they're putting out there, that they are feuding, that they are arguing. That is what they've put out there. So how do we know? It's a bit like, you know, when you see just a few little clips online about somebody, or you watch someone's YouTube and you think you know their whole life story, or because you haven't seen someone in their video, you're like, oh, they don't chat, this, that, and people just make up all sorts. So are they even talking? They could be talking. Do you know what I mean? It's their business. They don't need to tell everybody. And actually, should their business be private? Or, because they live in the public eye, should everyone be involved and have an opinion? Anyway, I know I've said bye, so I'm going to say bye one more time, because I'm like this. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video, and comment. I'll be most appreciative. It helps with the engagement as well. What's over there? It looks so different.